So now we're meeting world-famous porn star Katsuni here in Helsinki. You're going to perform tomorrow in Turkusex fairs. How are you today?
I'm very good, thank you.
If we go to the beginning of your career, years ago you were a shy girl, but suddenly you became world famous. So what happened?
Yes, that's. I like the way you ask me this question. Well, I'm still, I still have a part of my personality which is shy. I'm not so different. It's just that I do porn as. For me to be a porn star is a game. It's a character. I'm playing. I love playing. So when I started to do porn, it was a game, it was a challenge, it was more like, oh, this is really not for me, but have this opportunity to do it because I was a student, I was dancing in clubs, and one day I had this opportunity to go on set and to do a hardcore scene. But it was more like, okay, let's see if I can do it, so this is how I started.
So you said that it is as a character you're performing. So is there a difference between the real life Katsuni and the porn star Katsuni?
Between the woman and the porn star?
Yeah.
When of course there is a difference, but still when I do my job I'm not lying. I'm very honest in what I do. I like to enjoy what I do. I like to say what I think, really, what I feel. So I would say that my character of porn star is just one side of my personality, probably one of the extreme sides. But it's not. It's just a part of my personality. This is not my whole life. This is not. The only thing, this is not who I am 100%. Besides that, I'm still very quiet.
Yeah.
I have my friends, I have my life, and porn is not my whole life. I have also passions, hobbies, and goals in my life.
What it takes for a man or woman to be a porn star?
There's no one way to do this job. I always think that whatever you do, and you can bring your own personality, your own touch, it makes a difference. So when I started, for example, I really believed that I wouldn't be successful because I wasn't blonde and I didn't have really curves, and I was thinking, oh, I'm not. People won't like me because I'm not the typical porn star. I was very shy, very quiet, and in the end, it probably helped me to be more successful than other girls because it brought probably something fresh and different. So there's no one secret.
Yeah. What is your worst experience during your career?
I'm very lucky because I have mostly great experiences, and even the worst ones are good memories because in the end, today I laugh about it. Like difficult things to do outside during the winter when it's cold with someone you don't always like, but it's not bad memories. One of the most extreme ones probably was to go in jail in Mexico years ago. I was working in an adult convention, like here for Turkusex.
Yeah.
But they arrested all the performers because they wanted to stop the convention, so they put us in jail, and we were really lucky because we stayed only 2 days.
Okay.
So it wasn't so much fun.
In the beginning, how your family supported you with your career?
They didn't know, of course. I didn't tell them, I didn't come back home saying, hey, Daddy, Mommy, by the way, I'm doing porn now. So, no, it was a very personal choice, very selfish choice too. So I had to be responsible for that. And I wanted to, to live my own adventure, so I kept it for myself. I even didn't say it to everyone around me. I just told it to a few friends of mine, and finally they found out, and of course they were very shocked and surprised, and some of them were disappointed, which I totally understand. But now everything is fine because they know that I'm very serious and I'm ambitious, and most of all, I'm happy in what I do. So today it's okay.
Always people say that size does matter. So what do you think? Is it about the size or just how you use it?
Well, for me, it's all about your brain. So, I mean, okay, I'm going to be very honest with you. Of course, I like big size. I don't like monster size. I don't like giant. But because I'm used to have big size, you know, because of my job, of course, if I can have the choice, I always prefer big. You know, it's all about the habit. If I wasn't doing porn, I wouldn't care. It's because of my job. But to me, it's more. It's really a detail. It's more about how you use it. It's more about your connection between you know, with your brain, and it's just a tool. You know? So don't focus so much on this part.
Yeah. You had also some kind of argue with Yankee rapper Bow Wow. So what is the situation with that one?
Yeah, I don't know why these informations were published in the media or internet. It wasn't supposed to be published. In fact, it's very confidential. You know, I don't like really to speak about these kind of things because it's never good to spread this kind of news. That's not good publicity. That's, you know, that's negative energy. I don't like that. The fact is that I did a music video for a French band which is called Electronic Conspiracy, and it was like a few months ago where you know, I'm dancing on stage. I do some pole dancing, lap dance. It was really, really nice, and a few weeks ago we were really surprised because we just realized that the new music video of Bowo was just 80% of our music video, and he just did a new editing where he would in the middle of my own video he would include himself singing. So that was a real surprise, especially from someone like him who I guess has enough money to produce his own music video. And on the top of that, he right at the beginning of his music video, he put the name of another director.
Okay.
So there was no credit. He didn't mention my name. He didn't mention the director, the name of the original band. He just stole the content. So I mean, I tried really to fix it without calling a lawyer, because you know, it's always a lot of stress, of money spent and energy. But for him it was absolutely like, oh, you should feel, you know, you should feel lucky, you know. So I don't like to be in trial, but I don't like either people to disrespect me. So that was obvious that I had to do something. So we will see.
How do you feel, because the porn industry makes these fleshlights or lookalike dolls from the most famous porn stars, so almost every time kind of someone is having sex with you when they have these dolls and these, so how do you feel about that?
That's funny, because I receive emails, messages on Facebook of people telling me, oh, I'm so happy, I just got your flashlight, I'm about to try it now, oh, I just did it, that was great. And it's funny because it creates a kind of extra connection, extra relationship between me and them. Because first, when people watch my movies and they talk to me, they have this feeling that we have and it's true, you know, that we are sharing something very intimate. So if besides that they can have sex with, you know, with a sex toy, which is a kind of a copy of my own, you know, private area, that's even better. They really think that we are sharing something. So that makes me smile. I like that. That's sometimes embarrassing because it's weird, but still I'm like, you know, this is my job. I'm here so people can they can have some fantasy, they can please themselves. So that's a great thing if we can, you know, something like that, and there's nothing bad about it.
Usually some of the porn stars looks quite tired for doing this hard job, but you look gorgeous. So
Thank
how do you
I
keep
have
your
a lot of makeup.
how do you keep yourself look as beautiful as you are?
Thank you. I like what I do. You know, I'm very tired. I just slept 1 hour last night, but I'm so happy to be here. I'm very excited about it. I feel always lucky to be invited in so many countries, so I can dance. I like that. So I guess it's I'm just happy, and when I have free time, I try to do some sports and of course to take care of myself. That's very important. For years I didn't really take care of myself. I was only working, and now I take some time to enjoy my friends and to do other things. So no, I'm just happy, and this is the secret.
You have also said years ago that you have a plan for having sex with Angelina Jolie. So how is that project going?
I don't remember I said that. No, I guess somebody was probably asking me who was my female fantasy, but that's very easy and common to say Angelina Jolie. Of course, if she really insists, if she texts me, if she if she calls me, I don't want her to be sad, and I will probably say yes. But no, this is not my main fantasy right now.
Yeah. What kind of show you are going to provide for the audience in Turku?
So it will be striptease. Of course, I take off my clothes, but I try to do it the best way I can do. For me, the main thing about my show is to create a relationship with my audience. I'm not the best dancer. I'm not a professional pole dancer, but I love my audience and I want to share something with them. So it's a sexy game. I have two different shows. One which is burlesque. The other one is more Asian with a sword, a kimono, and it's. In one side, I would say it's nothing crazy, but it's a really good time. It's entertaining, and I always see big smiles on the face, from men and women when I am on stage. So I guess this is when I see these smiles, that means that I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah. What is the best way for your fans to communicate with you?
Oh, there are many ways to communicate with me, but for sure Twitter is the best way to talk to me. I have a Facebook page, official page, which is of Katsuni, so you can leave your comments there. I have my official website, clubkatsuni.com, if you want to see my adult content. I have other blogs, but Twitter @Katsuni is the best way because it's live, it's direct, and I try to answer as much as I can.
Okay.
And I post a lot. I give a lot of news. I post a lot of pictures. So you can